Welcome to another episode of the Bush House Build. This episode is starting off in a little bit of an unusual place. I am at my home here in Cape Town, and the reason why I'm starting it off here is because I have a whole bunch of stuff that I need to pack before we head off for a 10-day trip to the Bush House. I need to pack beds, I need to pack tiles for the showers, I've got vanity counters for the bathrooms, I've got chairs for outside, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I've been collecting over the last couple of weeks in anticipation of this trip. The house isn't quite ready yet, but it is ready enough for us to live in. So it's going to be a bit of a working holiday. There's a lot that I need to do out there. And in the meantime, I've rented a trailer, which I'm going to be using to transport a lot of the stuff that I have. The 4 beds are the main items that are going to be put on the back of the trailer. And the 1 bed is a storage bed, so it can open. So I'm hoping to open that up and put a lot of the more fragile stuff in there. And yeah, there's just a whole lot of stuff that I need to pack over the next 2 days. So I'm going to get started now. We have a family Christmas Eve celebration tonight. The one side of my family celebrates Christmas Eve. They are of German heritage and it's a German thing. So we'll be doing that tonight. So I've got a little bit of time before we leave. And then tomorrow at our house, we'll be having a Christmas Day celebration. And then the very next day, the 26th, early morning, probably leaving at about 3 a.m. We're going to hit the road towards Phalaborwa. So let me get the trailer backed up here into my carport and then get the packing started. Time now is 8:15 on Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas to you. And behind me I have the trailer fully packed. The car is also fully packed. We've got 2 beds on here. One of the beds is a storage bed, so I've been able to put a lot of stuff inside of that. And then the boot of the car is jam-packed. Usually we have a extra row of seats that I can have. We've got 3 kids obviously, so one of the kids will sit at the back and then 2 in the first row. But we're going to have to squish them all into the first row of seats because those boot seats have been lifted up so that I could fit all the tiles and tools and all sorts of stuff. Plates, crockery, cutlery, everything is in the back of the car. My wife Meg unfortunately is not feeling well at the moment. She got a concussion a few days ago, and so that's a big concern. We are hoping that she feels alright tomorrow, but if she doesn't, we have the option of flying her up. But yeah, we'll see how she feels a bit later and then make a call at that point. But other than that, we're all set, ready to go. We're going to leave at about 3 a.m, hit the road, head north towards Pretoria, where we'll be staying the night. And then the next day, we'll head up to Phalaborwa from Pretoria. Let's get this trip going. been pretty smooth, but unfortunately we just ran into an incident that was both scary, frustrating, embarrassing, annoying, and all of that above. I don't even really know how to describe this because yeah, the whole mix of emotions going through my head currently. So yeah, the drive so far was great and everything was going well. We had stopped at Colesberg. I checked the tie downs on the trailer. I'd retightened a few of them, the ratchet straps, and there was a rope that I had tied over the mattresses, and then I had a net over the top as well, and it seems to be holding perfectly fine. And yeah, just after Colesberg I was looking in my rear view mirror and suddenly I saw the mattress fly off the top of the trailer. I still don't know how that happened. It was just one of the two mattresses that flew off. But it was extremely scary because if there was somebody behind me, the mattress would have flown onto their car, and that is not something that I take lightly. I am very cautious and conservative when I strap stuff down, and I still just don't know how that mattress flew off. It's scary to think what could have happened. It's a miracle that nothing bad did happen. So it flew onto the road and I started flashing. There were some cars I'd say about 500 meters ahead of me, and we flashed them. I jumped out of the car, they continued to flash so that they would slow down, and I ran to the mattress, and luckily there was a truck driver with a lot of awareness who slowed down, put his hazards on, and then stopped completely so that I could get the mattress off of the road. And while we were parked on the side, we had, I don't even know how to describe this person, but very frustrating person who decided to come into the yellow line to let somebody pass, knowing we were right in front of them, and just almost sideswiped us. So yeah, it's hectic. The N1 is not a fun road to drive. I do drive it often, but every time you've got to practice defensive driving. You've got to be very cautious, and it's not a good road to stop on. Unfortunately we're forced into stopping. I've retied down the remaining mattress, and yeah, it means that obviously there's a financial loss, which doesn't really mean anything as long as we are safe and yeah, there's no damage to anybody else's vehicle or anything like that. But we're going to have to buy a new mattress when we get to Phalaborwa. But the only thing that I can think that caused the mattress to lift was that we are experiencing extreme winds at the moment. It feels like gale force wind. It's pushing the car left and right. It was pushing the trailer left and right. On the first part of the trip, we did on a single tank of fuel, which is an 80-litre tank in my Fortuner. We only did 400 Ks because we had a headwind and we were fighting that the whole way. So the fuel consumption has been terrible, and the winds, I felt them the whole way. So maybe that had something to do with it lifting the mattresses up and then breaking the net and breaking some of the ropes. I can't think what else would have caused the mattresses to fly off the back like that. In hindsight, you think about all of the things that you should have done. I wanted to pack the mattresses vertically instead of horizontally, but then I needed the storage space on the bottom mattress, so that's why I put them horizontally. And you just think of all these things that you should have done after the event, and yeah, you use those to learn for the next time. But yeah, it just keeps running through my mind of what I should have done and how I could have handled the situation better. Very scary experience. I'm very embarrassed that that actually happened, and didn't really want to share this, but that's the truth of what happened, and these things do happen. We can just thank our lucky stars that nothing bad came of the situation, and yeah, learn a lesson for next time, that I need to be even more cautious about tying stuff down to a trailer. I don't think I'm going to transport much stuff on a trailer again. I'm going to use couriers. With the doors and windows for the bush house, same situation. One of the doors, well, it didn't fly off the trailer, but it fell and it broke. So it's just not been a good experience transporting stuff. So rather just use couriers and drive safely. And this time of the year, it's obviously Boxing Day, day after Christmas. We saw a terrible accident. People drive like crazy, and it's not fun. So yeah, just if you're driving, this Christmas season and New Year's coming up. Be very cautious, be safe, drive slowly, practice defensive driving. If you're coming up to a blind rise, make sure that you stick to the left hand side, because it could be somebody coming head on when you get over the rise. So yeah, very embarrassed that happened. Learning a hard lesson here, and we'll just make sure that it never happens again.
Every dog gets its day, and still makes a classic mistake, still has a lot left to say, and butchers it all anyway. Every stone that we upturn still has a secret she ain't heard. Beneath it, a world yet to be burned. Somehow it burns anyway. I don't wanna waste more time in life. It's just a flash in the pan when I'm doing the best that I can, and I will be until the end, till the end. I don't wanna leave behind the darkness. I will be afraid of the light, pay the price of the cold. Why waste more time when life is just a flash in the pan? Somebody always goes first, and somehow we still find the worst, waiting for all to be reversed, waiting to know that we're all cursed. Somebody always has to learn. We figure it out when it's our turn. You don't get the prize that you don't earn. You try to make sense when you return. I don't wanna waste more time in life. It's just a flash in the pan when I'm doing the best that I can, and I will be until the end, till the end. I don't wanna leave behind the darkness. I will be afraid of the light, pay the price of the cold. Why waste more time when life is just a flash in the pan?
It's the next day and we are finally on our way to the bush house. We are all super excited to get out there. We got into Pretoria very late last night. We stayed at my in-laws, and we basically got in, parked the trailer and went straight to bed. We were all very exhausted. We woke up early this morning and tried to make a plan for a mattress, because obviously, having lost the mattress yesterday, we need a new mattress for the kids to be able to sleep on while we're there for the next, I think it's 7 or 8 days. And so we went to the shops in the hope of being able to purchase one, and we did find one with a beautiful bed, but unfortunately they will only be able to deliver that in the middle of January. So we did purchase it because it was such a beautiful bed, and we for now took a mattress from my in-laws house, which the kids will sleep on, and when the new one comes we will just get rid of this mattress that we've got. When we went in to buy the bed and mattress, we went to Cielo Furniture, which is a beautiful furniture shop where I've bought already quite a lot of furniture items for the house. And while we were walking through, we couldn't help ourselves and we found a beautiful high table with some chairs for the kitchen as well. So I'm going to have a strong conversation with the bank manager when I get home, but we couldn't help ourselves. It was so beautiful and it'll fit so well in the house. So we bought that table and chairs as well. All the furniture that I bought a whole lot of stuff on Black Friday because there was such good specials on. All of that furniture is going to arrive middle of January, so we don't really have much furniture for this trip now. I think the table's going to arrive, but like the TV unit, and we've got a shelf arriving and a whole bunch of other stuff that is only going to arrive middle of January. So yeah, we're on our way now. We are fully packed. I also managed to get a gas bottle, a 48 kg gas bottle from my father-in-law, which is a huge help. We got some lampshades, we got some mosquito nets. So we did a whole shopping spree, which has delayed us. We're only going to get into Phalaborwa now about 5 o'clock.
which is actually 5:30, the GPS is saying, which is much later than we wanted to get there. But yeah, it is what it is. We needed to sort out that mattress situation. Hopefully it's still light when we get there so that I can take all the stuff off of the trailer and put it into the house, because right now there is huge amounts of rain in Phalaborwa, but even into Gauteng, the whole of Limpopo. Looking ahead of me here, there is a massive storm brewing, so we're probably going to get dumped on now. We did manage to get a tarp over all the furniture in the trailer, so that'll protect it somewhat from this rain. But yes, huge amounts of rain at the moment, both in Limpopo and Gauteng. And I know the bush house had 100 mils the other night. So that's it. We will see you when we get to the bush house. Now you're going to remember, remember when we went to the bush house for the first time and it was raining the whole way and all our stuff got soaked. And the first night we had to sleep in a soaked bed.
Yay, sounds like fun!
I don't wanna waste more time in life. It's just a flash in the pan when I'm doing the best that I can, and I will be until the end, till the end. I don't wanna leave behind the darkness. I will be afraid of the light, pay the price of the cold. Why waste more time when life is just a flash in the pan?
We've just arrived at the house. It's been a long drive, but yeah, very thankful to be here. I've got about 5, maybe 10 minutes left of light. I need to try unpack all of the stuff off the trailer. The lights, bulbs that I have are right at the bottom of the bed base, so that needs to come out. I think we're going to be working in the dark tonight. I was hoping to still do a tour of the house, but yeah, that's going to have to wait till tomorrow, because first priority now is getting all the stuff off the trailer, finding the light bulb so we've got some light inside, and yeah, then getting the beds ready so that we have somewhere to sleep tonight. We also ran into town to get some spur for dinner and some toilet paper, because we realized on the way that we didn't have any toilet paper. So yeah, we got those essentials. There was no way that we were going to be able to cook tonight, and the toilet paper, for obvious reasons, we needed that.